Before the plague came in, I had it made. I wasn't coming to Erie. I mean, I have to be honest. There's no way I was coming. I didn't have to. I would have called you and said, hey, Erie, you know, if you have a chance, get out. But we had this thing won. I think I have the truckers' vote. That's nice truck. By the way, nice trucks. You think I could hop into one of them and drive it away? I'd love to do it. Just drive the hell out of here. Just get the hell out of this. I had such a good life. My life was great. And then I said, let's do this, darling. This will be a lot of fun. But you know what? I'm so happy with it because nobody has ever done so much in the first 3.5 years.
Nobody's ever done so much to kill so many people. That is correct.
True.
Nobody.
Literally nobody.
Nobody is in the White House. It just hasn't. You got to hand that to him.
Yes, you do.
That he has made history. That
if it wasn't so sad, I'd laugh harder. Some interesting closing arguments from the president. Really interesting. There is no way I was coming to Erie, Pennsylvania. In Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And yesterday, I'd love to just drive the hell out of here, speaking in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Willie, that's sort of what you do when you visit family, right?
Exactly. The minute I sit down at the Thanksgiving table, I say, I'd like to drive the hell out of here.
Get me out
nobody
of here.
loves a truck more than Donald Trump, except maybe my nephew Frank. But he sees a truck and he wants to get behind that big wheel and honk the horn. I think that's an instinct a lot of us have.
Yeah, maybe.
I guess so. But yeah, he understands that things aren't going quite the way he expected them to go a long time ago, and you get the sense of frustration. He's talked about wanting to leave the country if he loses, not if he doesn't win Iowa, never going back to Iowa. It's an interesting closing argument, but we're going to look at a lot of polls today, and just go through the state of the race. We're 1 week away.
So
can you believe we're 1 week away from this election?
I can't. And I know some health officials in Allentown, Pennsylvania that wished he would have gotten the hell out of there before he even arrived yesterday. Good morning and welcome to Morning Joe. It is Tuesday, October 27th, along with Joe, Willie, and me. We have White House reporter for the Associated Press, Jonathan Lemire, and NBC News and MSNBC contributor, Shauna Thomas, is with us. So today, as Joe said, exactly 1 week until Election Day. The president will be out on the virus-spreading campaign trail, set to hold rallies in Lansing, Michigan, West Salem, Wisconsin, as well as Omaha, Nebraska, before heading out to spend the night in Las Vegas ahead of a rally in Nevada on Wednesday. His opponent, Joe Biden.
By the way, wait. Can we just look at that picture right there?
This is nuts.
For a second. Can we look at the picture of the crowds together? Willie, I was talking last night to a top Democratic operative who has probably taken more polls than anybody over the past year and a half, and probably knows voters better than anybody. And he said, you know, whenever you guys show pictures of these huge crowds, you wouldn't believe how much it helps Joe Biden. Whenever seniors see pictures of those huge crowds, Donald Trump, he thinks it's 2016. He thinks he's running as a reality TV host that can just go up there and do whatever he wants to do. He said, our polls show repeatedly that everything he thinks that is helping him, especially these big rallies, are causing him grave political harm. So please, keep those rally pictures up as long as you can, because every rally reinforces our message that Donald Trump is not responsible enough to be president during a pandemic that's killed over 225,000 Americans.
Well, the dissonance is that the country is taking this seriously. The people who live in the country are taking this seriously because they understand how dire it is. They've seen lost their jobs, or somebody in their family has died, or their kids are home from school learning on computers. The country gets it because we've been at it since February. The president clearly does not get it, or just does not want to get it. They're still mocking masks. Mark Meadows did that again yesterday, mocked Joe Biden for wearing a mask. They're still holding these huge rallies. They're still saying, well, mitigation is kind of gone. We can't control this thing, so let's just look ahead to vaccines and treatments and therapeutics. So They're totally out of line, and by the way, have been for how long now? 7 months, with how seriously the country takes it and how unserious the White House either is or is pretending to be for political purposes. Joe Biden, by the way. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, did Mark Meadows really mock somebody wearing a mask yesterday?
He was asked yesterday about whether he was waving the white flag because of his comments to Jake Tapper about not being able to control the virus. And he said the only person waving a white flag is Joe Biden, or maybe he's wearing that white mask he wears all the time.
Oh, my
So
God.
Still going out of his way, taking a hard left turn to mock Joe Biden for wearing a mask, which Anthony Fauci, Dr. Redfield, anybody you can listen to, even inside the White House, tells you is the key to getting our arms around this.
I mean, the stupidity. I mean, what does Mark Meadows, what exactly does he think happens after Donald Trump leaves office? Who wants to hire somebody that's defiled themselves as much as he has, that's shamed himself as much as he has?
Even before Trump.
Making a mockery of just making a joke out of himself time and time again. You sure look funny, that mask, Jay.
Yeah.
And then yesterday, still, after the White House super spreader event, which of course they had another one last night, you have to wonder, Amy Coney Barrett, really? You're going to go back to the scene of the crime where the United States government was actually put at risk by your first event? Could you not just say thank you, but no thank you, Mr. President? I'm going to be quietly sworn in by Chief Justice Roberts. It'll be safer that way. I mean, really? What? Not only do I not understand that, most Americans look at that picture and say, what the hell's going on? And Willie, again, these are people who are running around acting as if 225,000 dead Americans is a joke.
Almost
Is a
227.
punchline. That wearing masks, which one doctor after another, one scientist after another, one epidemiologist after another says, hey, if you want to save your lives, if you want to save the lives of people around you, and if you want to get back to work, if you want to get your businesses back open up, wear a mask. Seems pretty simple, but for some reason, Donald Trump and all of his stooges who are trying to emulate him, they're making it so much harder than it needs to be. And who are the people that suffer? Of course, we've said it before. The seniors who die, the seniors who get very sick, people with underlying conditions who get very sick, and yes, small business owners who continue to suffer because Donald Trump has mishandled this so badly over the past 7-8 months.
And he's still saying at his rallies, and he'll probably say again today, he said it yesterday, we have turned the corner. We are turning the corner when, my gosh, we're setting records every day for cases. Joe.
Thanks for checking out MSNBC on YouTube, and make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. And you can click on any of the videos around us to watch more from Morning Joe and MSNBC. Thanks so much for watching.